live from, no, yes I am. I'm doing a live from our Upton store today. So it is absolutely chucking it down out there. Just had to help a lady out to her car with an umbrella so she didn't get wet on the way back in. So yes, this is our little Upton shop. It's not as easy to show you what's what because it's quite diddy. It's small but it's perfectly formed. So we've got the spin you around. This is some of the freezers that we've got here, and treat wall, which is behind me. It's gonna fall. There you go. Natural treats. And I'm not kidding, it is dinky, but it serves a purpose, let's put it that way. So we've got more freezers in here, and then we've got some more down by the door with the meats per kilo. Now what you can't see here is the large freezer that we keep the majority of the stock in for this site. So it's a big walk-in freezer, probably about the same size of this room, and this is part of our factory, which is at the Upton factory in Upton, which is where we make all of our products. So yes, this is Upton store. This is where you'll usually find Paul. So he's the guy that generally looks after the shop here for us, and he came up with Paul's goodie bag, if you remember, which is this one here, which is a treat bag, which has got a mixture of 3 things in it, and that is available on the website. And if you remember, I said, oh, we're not going to carry on with it, but it's been really popular, so we're going to extend it on until the end of the month, and then come November we won't have any more of these goodie bags. So if you do like it, you do get good range of treats for quite a good price. So you've got these sprats, we've got a packet of Stinky Sticks, and you get a bag of puppy dried meat, which is the little pieces. So these are good and handy for treat training. So if you're treats for walkies, they're quite hard, so they take a little while to chew. So if you don't want to have them chewing so much, then avoid that. Have something softer, or that you can break up quicker, like maybe like, sorry, it's not alive, like one of the sprats. You can break that up and they can eat it really quickly. Other than that, these are really nice size for sprinkling on top of your pet's food. So a little topper, like a tasty crunchy topper. You could have this as a sprinkle treat around the garden, or in the crate sprinkle treat. You could even just use it in home, however you like it. So I've got 2 screens going at the moment, so that's why I'm looking in between the 2 of you. There's Instagram and Facebook. This is Paul's treat bag. Leanne, can you remember? It's $7.50. Yeah. $7.50 for all of those, which you can work it out. It's actually quite a good price. So, alongside that, we have got lots of our products crammed into a little space. We've got toys, we've got supplements, we've got the peanut butter, the nuts for pets, peanut butter in the large and the small, and the golden paste version. And we are getting ready for fireworks, like I mentioned before. I don't know if you've seen the video this week, but there's been a video about some of the products that you can get for fireworks, which are all available on our website. So that's Door West Herbs Skullcap and Valerian tablets. We have got those in a 200-gram packet, as well as 200 tablet packet, as well as a 100 packet. The Calm Extra, which is probably the best priced product, and that's the Phyto Pet, which is a tincture, a herbal tincture. And then we've got the Door West Valerian compound, which again, that's something you can use for a quick, instant almost workout. It works really quickly, so you can use it on their bed, on the bandana, you can use it in their water, or on their food, in their mouth. And we've got the Pet Remedy. Pet Remedy comes in sprays that you can use in the environment, on a bandana around their neck again. You've got Pet Remedy as a plug-in diffuser, and you've also got Pet Remedy wipes, which if you want to keep one in your handbag when you're out and about, that's quite a good thing. I think what we'll work towards is working out what we can use in a nice first aid kit. So products that would be good to go in a first aid kit, and then we'll create a website section for that. So we have had a delivery today, one of the first of our Christmas deliveries that have come in. We had a few in before, but some more of the products have come in today. They're not on the website yet, but due to our COVID last year, getting hold of some of the Christmas stock was quite delayed. I'm sure some of the other retailers can agree with me on this. They basically, shipping containers held up in various different parts of the world with stock in which wasn't in the shops. So products from companies like Ancol almost only got delivered like mid-November, which is almost a little bit too late. So our Christmas stock again is limited because again there is a bit more out this year, but it's not as many of the companies are making the products. One of our fun things that we did before these Christmas sacks, so we're probably going to bring those back again, and this will be the last time we do them. We'll be getting these ones again. We'll probably get some different designs made. So some of the deliveries we've had today, these are all soft toys. There's a couple of cat things in here, but generally dogs. What I've tried to do is keep and choose the products that are the most economically priced and is easy for you to get hold of. So there's a little long-legged Santa. As far as I know, most of these are probably squeak. Yep, there we go. So he's got tuggy arms. These are just soft toys for your pets to enjoy, and I know that people like to treat their pets over Christmas. I remember when I was little, we always used to buy toys and a treat for the dog to open up, so you'd wrap it up and then the dog would really enjoy unwrapping it, making a mess and getting sellotape and wrapping paper everywhere. So another one in the same range. This is the Good Boy range. This is a cute little pinky penguin. So these have only just come in today, so once they're gone, and they're going to go on the website, and if you keep an eye out in the newsletter, we can let you know when they're on. Little Elf, he's quite cute, like little doggy's version of Elf on the Shelf. I don't quite know where his little nose has gone. Anyway, wow, he's now, don't do that. What else have we got? Oh, got these, quite good fun, little shaky, squeaky, shaky thing. Dog can grab it in the middle, you can fling it. Very cute, yes. And this one's probably my favourite because look at his little eyes. Quite loud again, but you know, it's Christmas, isn't it? So he is cute, isn't he? Probably good for one of the smaller doggies. Okay, Vegeta, the polar bear. This is a dog toy, even though it looks like something that my kids would absolutely love. We've got a few of these guys left, the raggy penguins. They're quite nice because they are scrunchy. And this is the best bit. His little nose squeaks. Right. So it's like Christmas already. It's like my little stocking. Cat toys. Little dingly dangly. This is by Rosewood, one of their Cupid and Comet ranges. It's called a Reindeer Tinsel teaser, so take that as you will. But there he is, little reindeer with feathers on. I expect Fudge will probably have something along those lines. Everyone decorate the tree with some doggy baubles. Yep, they squeak as well, so you can probably use that as a little throwing thing. Who else have we got? I'm going to save my favourite one until last. A bit bigger. His name is Hug Tug Reindeer. He's also from the Good Boy range. We've got... Have anyone seen Marvin the Moose on our website? This is like Marvin's little brother. His name is Holiday Cozy Reindeer. It does look like a mini Marvin. We've got... Oh, another Vegeta. Yes. And this one is from the Snowman. Snow Dog Hug Tug dog toy. So those are all going to go on. to the website, into the stores for Christmas. Might be a little bit early yet because we haven't even got through Halloween, have we? But yeah, that one was my favourite because I probably love the films, the kids love the films. So there we go. Right, so that's some of the soft toys. There are more, but that'll do. It's not all about toys, but Christmas we do like to spoil our pets and enjoy it. I think I enjoy seeing the pets open their toys more than the kids. Okay, so that's it really. What we're going to say, eggs. Do you feed your dog eggs? Because eggs are one of the only complete things that you have in our diet, in a pet's diet. So don't be afraid to add eggs into your pet's diet. These are free range from a local, free range, yes. How long that's allowed to last now with the general bird flu information going on, but treated in a free range way. So free range eggs or salad eggs, one of the only whole meals that you can provide for your pet. So you can add that in to your diet of raw food or dry food or fresh food, whatever you choose to feed. Adding an egg in every now and then, and I would include the shell. So make sure you include the shell in there and crush it up. You can crumble it up, or you can even, some people very dedicated, they will save the shells, they'll dry them out and they crush them and then they add it as the calcium into the food as well. So that could be something if you fancy doing that. Okay. Have you seen the offer email that came out this week? So I mentioned it in my email on Sunday, but we've also got these boxes on offer. They're usually $12.99. Pretty sure they're $10.99, and you get the selection in them of these. So you get the pig's nose, you get trachea, you get some dried meat, you get rabbit ears, hairy, non-hairy, fish finger, a goat ear, piece of the beef skin, hairy, and you'll have some fish items in there, so like a flatty or maybe a cod roll, and sausage, and some sprats. So it's a good variety and a good mixture of things for you to try if you want to try a few different natural treats to see what your pet likes the most. This is also something that we do every Friday. And the prize this week again is this box for Funtime Friday. So you're both on Instagram and Facebook. If you find that post, you'll see that you can enter. So if you fancy winning one of these, make sure you go on our website for the Funtime Friday. Okay, so this is our Upton store, which is based just outside of Poole. It's down the road from Upton House, and you can come here on a Saturday from the hours of 10 till 1, and that's Saturday, and tomorrow will be Paige here. Hello, I'm just doing a live, so okay. And then we've got bones. We've got pretty much everything on this site, but limited opening. But it's good to come in here if you're in this area. So if you're in the Poole area, pop in and see us. There's loads of parking, especially on the weekend. You can always park on the weekend because all the other places are closed, so that's really handy to know, and we can bring it out to you. So if you were coming down, pop down and see us, and you can pick up one of the boxes and some of the treat mixes, and like you say, you've got the pizzles, sausages. We have got a little bit of the herbal side of things as well. Neptune's Yard is here, so that's our fermented seaweed product, which is sustainable because it's been it's seaweed, so it's seaweed, but it's a fermented product. So they fermented the seaweed and then they dry it and then they crush it into a powder. So seaweed naturally cleans the oceans and absorbs carbon dioxide and provides habitats for marine life. So it's good for the environment. It's been ethically sourced. This product is sourced out in Borneo area and Malaysia, and it supports the seaweed farmers. So the company that makes this grows a small piece of seaweed and then they give it to the farmers to grow and tend to in the seas, and then when it's big enough and they get enough weight of the product, they bring it back sell it back to the company, and then they get to earn a dependable income from this product. It's a prebiotic, so it helps to feed the good bacteria in the gut. So a prebiotic does that, so it helps to grow the bacteria in the gut so the gut works better. It's an immunity booster, which basically means that it will help to increase the animal's immunity to prevent infections and disease. But generally, when the guts are working better, everything else works better anyway. We've got so it's nutrition enhancer, it's natural superfood. So I think you would have seen something like goji berries and that sort of thing classed as a superfood. Packed with vitamins, minerals, essential amino acids and powerful antioxidants. And then it's also beneficial for pets' coat and skin. And so the reason why our products in the smaller tubs, it's called Skin and Coat, is the feedback that we've received from this product, is to say that that is the main thing that people have noticed that have improved it. You can buy this little tub at the moment $14.99, it's $13.99 I think on the website, or you can buy 400 grams. This one is 100 grams, this is 400 grams, and this is still on offer at $19.99 because it's being so well received. We are extending the offer. So you'll find it's got high levels of omega-3 and omega-6, and these can all improve the coat types and skin, help to protect the skin, nails and pads. And the other thing that people have mentioned is that it's really good for their pets' oral health too. They've noticed that their teeth are a bit cleaner and their gums are doing well with this. So it's one of those things that does loads actually. So you can get them on the website. It's got its own dedicated website as well if you wanted to find out a bit more about it. So that's Neptune's Yard. The website is Neptune's Yard. Sorry, it's a bit noisy in here. I've come downstairs because there was a leak upstairs. I was going to do it upstairs, and then there was a torrential downpour, and there was a bit of a leak in the corner, so we had to move some of the equipment. So I got out of the way because they were making too much noise. So that's really the store here. Is there anything you want me to get out the freezers and show you? You can talk about if there's anything you want to have a look at. I can get that out for you. Other than that, just remember that our stores are open over the weekend. So this is the Upton store, which is based near Poole. We are open here tomorrow from 10 till 1. Our Westmoor store is open tomorrow from 9 till 5, and Pamp Hill is open tomorrow and on Sunday. So tomorrow it's open from 8 till 5, and it's also open on the Sunday from 10 till 4. Okay, marrowbones. Want to see the size of the marrowbones? I've got large and medium in here today. Medium, probably a good size for a spaniel. And large, size for a Great Dane maybe. You can see the difference in size there. Maybe a very hungry Labrador or a Great Dane. And the nice thing with the marrowbones is they are raw. We don't sell any roasted bones at all, because once you start cooking a bone, it changes the composition of it, and you end up with bits of bone that will splinter. And if they end up consuming it, you're going to find that it will get stuck and they can't digest it. So always feed bone when it's raw. You can refreeze it if they don't eat the bone. They're not likely really to eat all of this. It's very hard. This is a cow leg bone. Cows are pretty big. So I would let them eat the meat off it, let them eat the marrow from inside of it, put it back in the freezer, and then next time you have some spare mince, restuff it. And then you can freeze it again and give it to them as an extra treat. And it's really enriching, really natural. You won't get more natural. And they'll enjoy it because you've got the marrow, still residue of the beef on there. And you can do that a couple of times with them, as long as you don't leave them out in the garden or they don't get hot in the sun. That's not going to happen at the moment, is it? But you don't want to leave it in the garden for the slugs and snails to get on, because then you increase the risk of having heartworm or lungworm. But this ain't one of those. It can cause issues. Okay. The other thing, we've got things like the lamb hearts in store, and you can get these on the website. You can see the size of them there, about the same size as a fist. And I would feed that chopped up ideally. You can feed them whole, but it's quite a round size thing. Chop it up potentially. You could even, if you fancied making your own treats, you could dry this in the oven on a low heat. We've got some bunny rabbits, but I'm not going to get them out. They are whole wild rabbit. They are on a website as well. So we've got whole wild rabbit with fur, and they are Dorset bunnies. And the other thing is the salmon. Depending on the stock on the website, we've got, I'll make the freezer again, white fish chunks. These are ours, you can see. Nice, decent chunky pieces of fish. Okay, salmon again, chunky pieces of salmon. You've got the skin, and they just get put in with the food. So you can use this to balance out a diet. If you're feeding a bony diet, you can feed, or a bony meal like a lamb rib, you could then balance it out the next meal in the day, or the next meal your pet has, with something along these lines, and that will help to balance out the bone content of a meal, or consumed over time. So we, nurturing by nature, we don't advocate feeding a complete diet in every meal or in every bowl, because a lot of people are brilliant at it, and they've got beautiful pictures on Instagram, but not everyone's got time for that. So if you feed variety over time and feed a balance over time, you should generally get what you want. Veg is optional. Feed veg if you want to. It gives extra vitamins and minerals. So we do give the veg, not to the cat. Cats are carnivores, they don't need it. So what's the inside of the lamb rib? We have two options for lamb ribs for you. So this one here is the pairs. You can buy these in 2 kilos on the website. Okay, and you can buy these as little individual packs. We do it in 2 kilos online because you need a certain amount to keep it cold, basically. So those are the 2 kilo size that we do. That's not 2 kilos, you could get about, that's 6.5 kilos that, so you can get a few packets of that in 2 kilos. And then the other option for the smaller dogs, which is we don't want so much, is the riblets. Okay, these are the mini riblets. And these are 2 lamb riblets in a pack. And they're also on our website, but you can get them in all the stores. Is there anything else you wanted to see? Okay. So that's it really for me today. Hopefully you stay safe and don't get too soggy. And if you do, we've got umbrellas in all of the stores, so if you need help going back to the car, we can help you with that. Alright. Thank you for joining me.